Welcome back to Blasphemous 2. I'm Areima, and if you've been missing out on the series so far, I have a playlist. Listen to the description below. This is the wrong episode to start on. So what we're going to be doing today is we have this giant map in front of us. And on this map, we have a whole bunch of little golden markers and question marks. At the end of this episode, this map will not have any question marks, any golden markers, or any blank spaces. That is the goal today. If you're not in for that, then I will say that, like, if you're not in for the Metroidvania style exploration and secret diving and stuff like that, and probably finding a bunch of little bits of lore as I talk to the side characters and, you know, just try and figure out the secrets of this game, then this would be the episode to skip. So if I see a low, like, a low amount of audience on this one, I understand. You're off the hook. Anyways, let's get started. There is a secret that I almost checked out off screen, and then as soon as I saw it, I walked away. That is right up here. We've seen it since the beginning of the game. There was some of these little gold swirly gigs, and now we have these little cherubi that we can summon, and there's a bell up here. Finally explains where the heck this bell was. But this bell has a little infinity symbol on it. So we got another one of those. Not sure what that does yet. But, more importantly... Oop, I went the wrong way. We do want to talk to her as well, because we saved a bunch of her kids, and maybe they have something to say about it. This bell unlocks a door that we've also been staring at for a long time. And this is probably not much of anything. Yeah, it's just a chest. Ah, that's a good way to start off the day. I finally have a lightning spell. Nice. It's not super impressive looking, and I might go back to the other spell, but it is something. Do I have, while I'm standing here, do I have anything to give to her? I don't. I do have another wax seed to give to the person who... I will probably wait to do that at the end of the video, and I'm just trying to turn off my video for that. If you want to know what's going on with that, go look up what that NPC looks like. But I will warn you, you know, I'm just being precautious, okay? Because there's certain rules about, you know, what you can show on screen, and the gore of this game already gets really close to that precaution. Having something that is just straight up beyond that is just like, you know what, I'm just not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try and put that on. Okay, so we got that one. So it begins. We also got this one. And I think we actually already got that one, but I'm gonna leave it there just in case I didn't. And we are going to equip our teleport spell because we are going to be teleporting around a lot. And in order to make this a little bit sane, I am going to... I don't really have, like, a full plan here, but I have a soft plan of, like, trying to work from left to right with these, so I'm not just running around willy-nilly. But if I do actually find any longer routes of exploration, I will do them, and if I just come across anything as I'm going, I'll do them. Okay. So I put a marker up here, and there's a part of the map that's on its board up here. And the Sacred Attunements is one of the areas where this is prior to me coming up with a color-coded system for secrets. So, looks like I can't go this way. So there's a chance that there are secrets here that are not listed on my map, which, you know, if the game gives you the ability to color-code your exploration... Honestly, whenever it comes to Metroidvanias, especially a game like Blasphemous, I would suggest just doing so, because you're gonna mark the map and then come back later and be like, what the hell did this map marker even freaking mean? Oh, hey, I can get rid of this. I know what that is now. Yes, it's this way. I'm going to be checking my map a ton, so hopefully that doesn't bother people too much. So what was this? Aha! I marked it differently because it was one of these. That makes sense. There are a handful of these little things around here. So theoretically, I'm not going to check over areas that I haven't marked, for the record. Theoretically, this area is done. Because it's about equal distance away, I'm going to just head through the bottom of this area to the next area I need to go to. Because walking from home would be about the same amount of time, realistically speaking. So I'm just going to go this way. We're also going to be watching out for, and, you know, if you're watching from the audience and you're actually watching the video and not just listening to me, it's a podcast, you know, keep your eyes out as well. And please, please comment if you see any. We're watching out for those carved infinity symbols as we explore the map as well. I know in my heart of hearts, because I haven't looked it up, so don't look it up either. But I know in my heart of hearts that there is something going on with those. They are related to some sort of secret. I will say if, I don't think this needs to be said. Wait, what? There's gold symbols here, but I can't interact with them. What's going on? Oh, you have to do them in a specific order. I never knew this. Oh, this one will lift me up. Okay. Oh, I see, I see. So I have to find the bell, and then I have to do these in that specific order. I don't remember where the bell is here. I remember that there is a bell. Well, I found the bell. Okay. Let's wait for the ledge to come back. And then we have to come all the way up here. Wait, what? The bell didn't reach. It doesn't reach. Is there another bell in this area? Huh. Is there one, like, across the entire area or something like that? I have to do some sort of mad dash. Ah, there's one down here. I'm going to have to do some sort of mad dash. Okay. Makes sense. It's a late game Metroidvania puzzle. I might not make this. Oh! Okay. Just barely made it. Okay, that one's gone. We're gonna swing through here, so down to the right. A lot of these are just gonna be like marks of martyrdom and money, but that's okay, because there's some... Oops, down to the right. There's some merchants that we want to clear out the inventory of as well. So getting money is actually not a bad thing, by any means. We need to go up here. We are not going to be killing enemies when we can avoid it, though, because that'll just slow down the exploration. And despite the fact that I do want to explore as much as possible... Oh, cool. Well, I didn't even know what I was necessarily doing there, and I just got that one. Cool. Okay. That's done. How many marks do we have? Do we have enough to finish off the Abba? We have 9 marks. Okay, so we're not going to spend the rest of our marks yet, because I want to finish off my altarpiece before I start working on the other weapons. But we will work on the other weapons at some point here. Probably the dual blades first, because I don't know if they are good, but I kind of just want them to be good, if that makes any sense. Because normally I am actually a huge fan of dual blades. My marker says that there is a golden light around here somewhere. Don't know where it is. Aha! Ooh, Trixie. Okay, well, is that a different marker than the other golden light over here? Or did I just mark the same one twice because it was in two different locations? I think I marked the same one twice because it was in two different locations. Okay, well, we got another marker up here. But yeah, I'm like normally the kind of person where I would actually have played dual blades in most games. One of my favorite dual blades of all time was actually from the dot hack. It wasn't Roots, it was the dot hack games that there was like 5 of. I think one of them was like Legend of the Bracelet or something like that. But you had like a hacking ability, and you had this really cool dual blade attack. It was called a Lotus Blossom, and it was just like you just went full ham on a dude, and I always loved it. Increases to resist to all elemental. There's my significant increase to all elemental. That's pretty good. And here's another secret. Oh, hey, a little arena. Get to try out. That's not the lightning. I was about to say I get to try out the lightning. I'm glad there's a confirmation phase to this. Oh, I did change up my altar piece slightly, in case anyone notices that I'm going to be executing a lot more. I put in the impact thing so I can get more executions, because executions is FP and HP regeneration. So it just seemed like a good idea. Yeah, this doesn't actually do that much damage, unfortunately. We're gonna go back to the Holy Beam of Light, because this just freaking annihilates things. That arena wasn't very strong for how late in the game I would be able to access it. But it's another thing off the map. I fell. But yeah, what I was saying earlier is that I would normally be a dual blade person, but like the dual blades just didn't feel all that impressive in this game. And it's not like they were badly made. It's just that like it's kind of the opposite. It's like the Alba was so well made, and the chunkiness of the Alba was so good that everything else in comparison, there's another wax seed, everything else in comparison just felt so bad. Because you know how, like, you've seen throughout my entire playthrough, the Alba, like, has this chunkiness where whenever I hit an enemy, you, like, float in the air and everything. That doesn't actually happen with the dual blades. You kind of just swing them. You just do this the whole time. And yeah, there's other attacks and stuff like that. And there's some technique to them, for sure. But they just don't have the chunkiness of the sword, which I've actually really enjoyed in this game. Okay, that's gone. Are we done with these areas? I think we're done with these 2 areas. I believe it'll be faster for me to teleport back at this point. I am going to be trying to save as much time as possible, but because I already know that a lot of people aren't going to be watching this video, I'm not going to really be editing it too much. And if you're looking for any secrets, I will probably like reference this video with a timestamp or something like that. I think we're going to check with the guy real quick and see how many...
Roughness becomes smoothness. Wood becomes skin.
How many things he needs. 10, okay. So once we get 10, we can spend anything past 10. Good to know. Okay, so we want to head to this area. Did we just walk there? I don't see a teleporter that's terribly close. I think we just walked there. But yeah, Like I was saying, the dual blades in this game are probably good, and I want them to be good. I really do, because I'm normally like a huge fan of dual blades. But they lack the impact that the sword has, and it's not anything negative towards the dual blades. It's actually quite the opposite. It's just something so incredibly positive about the single sword, the Alba here, that like it's hard to switch off of the Alba because of how good the Alba feels. Okay, I have a little marker up here, but I don't know if it's anything. I think I've already done this. I have already done this. I just didn't mark it off. I thought I recognized this puzzle. Come on. Just let me through. You're not worth my consideration. There's going to be a little gold thing in here. Okay. Looks like it is cherubs leading the cherubs. You guys just need to go away. You're gonna get in my way. I shouldn't have healed. I'm about to get a full heal. Okay, so I can't grab this while dashing. So I need to do that in that order. There's another one down to the left. Another thing I'll probably do this episode is, depending on how long the secret finding goes, because I will save this for the end, is possibly the arenas. I might also save the arenas for an entire episode. Just do all of the arenas in one episode. It just depends on how long I spend. Like, I'm probably not going to take more than an hour to do all this. But I also want to complete the map and get everything that's on it. So if I get really close, I might go over a little bit. Where is it? It's over top of the first pre-deu. Another Mark Mortem. I'm okay with these, but they don't really excite me because I get marks really fast. I know what this is now, so I don't need that. The next area would be right below me, so I need to go back to the city and teleport there. I was considering like doing this episode a bit like a podcast and kind of just talking about my feelings about the channel and all that stuff. But I do worry that, you know, with the introduction that I had at the beginning, that like literally no one is going to watch this video. So, you know, there's a chance that like, again, literally no one watches this video. So if I do a channel update, then literally no one will know about the channel update. So I'll probably save the channel update for... Why did my mouse marker just show up? That was weird. Oh, I need to be careful here. This is a later area, a little bit stronger. Things here might actually be able to wreck me. Okay, looks like I need to go this way. Oh, nice. Full heal. Okay. I knew that was coming. Ooh, yep, really need to be careful here. Almost got my butt handed to me by one enemy. Realistically speaking, a pretty easy enemy. Wait, what's going on here? Those guys explode, right? Yeah. how do you get into this room? 'Cause I would had to have opened that, right? To be able to reach that. Which means theoretically I have to be able to open this room down here somehow. Well, this is like a true puzzle. But you can't come in from the left anywhere. Because, well, maybe you can. Maybe this leads down here. Interesting. So I need to put a marker here because I need to go over there at some point and check out this area of the Severed Tower. Because maybe it connects to the backside of the Sunken Cathedral. Interesting. Well, as it stands, that was the only reason to come here. I just unequipped this. So we're going to travel back to the Sunken, or back to town, and we'll head to that other area. What is this area? Does this have a teleporter? It does have a teleporter. Okay. And we're going to wait to turn in stuff with NPCs and stuff like that until we do more of this, because it'd be nice to kind of get the collection all at once, right? And kind of get a real indication of our progress. I hope people do actually watch this episode, though, because honestly, I really enjoy the secret finding part of Metroidvanias, and it kind of hurts me to know that like a lot of people don't watch those episodes, or potentially aren't interested in those episodes, because it's like part of the fun of these games. And I will be playing more Metroidvanias on this channel. That is, what I put on this channel is what I enjoy, and I enjoy Metroidvanias dramatically. Okay, so I need to head down. This was the boss room, but I can head out the left side here. And then I can head down again. Okay, yeah, that was... God dang it. So I need to come in from the other side there. I'm still trying to avoid enemies, but some of these enemies are too dangerous to let them just kind of lie. I hate these things. Never noticed them. Might not realize it, but the guy on the ceiling there seems like he's harmless, but he's actually clever designed, because you'd want to jump over those candelabra guys, and you would instead get hit by that guy up there. Very clever design, to be honest. Okay. So far, I don't think this is going to lead to the other area there, but I might still be mistaken. Place is so damaging. Yeah. Okay, this is an arena. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up, and we're gonna go ahead and switch to our real spell. When you jump over an enemy to cast a spell and then realize only after doing so that you don't have enough mana for the spell. I'm gonna die. I'm not dead. Whew. Hey, empty receptacle. That's what we want to see. I know that I've missed more of those. Okay. So this didn't lead here. But there is still a gap right there that we need to check out. Hopefully not die in the meantime. I changed my mind mid-fight there, that I'm just like, no, I don't actually want to fight that thing. I think I need to go... No, it's going to be faster to go across here instead of down. Faster and more dangerous. The only reason I'm stopping to fight these guys is because this is some HP. Not a lot of HP. I barely got what I spent back, to be honest. No? Okay, I see. There's something up here to the right. Ooh! I'm gonna die. Hold on, I'm gonna change spells real quick. Lightning being stronger is good and all, but this spell is just stronger in general. I'm gonna wait for the droplet here. Come on. Oh, that would have actually killed me, by the way. 100%. We have a thing down there. And we can go somewhere in the Labyrinth of Tears as well. So we might as well head there. No, no, no. I thought he was firing to the right. Okay, that only goes up anyways. We shouldn't be going that direction. Running around with this little HP and a save point being so far away does not bring much joy to my life. Oh, okay, there we go. Whew. If I was saying anything at all before I ran into the terribly hard area there, I have completely forgotten it at this point. And if you didn't know about the fact that you can't dash into those before, that right there would have taught you. Another wax seed. So I'll probably finish that guy off. That was the wrong thing to say. I will probably finish off that quest line. Phrasing. We're gonna go ahead and do this real quick, just so I don't forget and spend my marks. Oops. Increased capacity.
The altarpiece on your altarpiece.
Yay. And so stun power. I know most of the combos at this point, and we'll probably go with that. There's not a good combo for the stun thing. Most of the combos for the stun thing, for the stun guy that I have there, combos with the hammer. I'm just gonna call it a hammer. It's a flail, but yeah, most of them combo with the hammer, so there's not really any combos that will greatly benefit me. Another thing that we're looking for while we're out here is pieces of the lullaby. We know that we haven't finished the lullaby yet, and considering that our potential final boss is quote-unquote a child of the miracle, a lullaby seems like a good thing to have. It makes me think of like... Excuse me, I didn't mean to clear my throat into the microphone. It reminds me of the... Chains of Morgoth from Elden Ring, where if you do extra stuff, you can get an item that will chain Morgoths and Margits, if you know who he is, to the ground. Mid-fight, so maybe it's going to be something like that, where we can mid-fight deal with part of a boss's HP bar. Any more side rooms here? No. Any more side rooms there? No. There's a thing right here, though. There's also an NPC that we want to visit. I'm going to put a marker there before we're done with all of this. Okay. So we haven't figured out this yet. I really feel like there's some part of the puzzle that I'm missing there. We'll come back to that in a minute, because we already tried at that once. We're going to head up to the elevated temples. Fortunately, we can't reach the top of the elevated temple, so we can't accidentally make progress, because the top of the elevated temple... Ooh. No, we'll save the receptacle and everything for the end. We'll shave the shopping list. Shave the shopping list. I don't know why I turned into a different character there. Turned into Dryden from Braveheart. Yeah, the Chapel of the Five Doves is sealed off, so we can't actually go too high by accident. But we can grab a lot of stuff around here that was previously locked off from us. One thing that I'm kind of interested about the fact that I haven't found at all is I haven't found any of the upgrades for the dual blades. Like, we're still rocking only, you know, our Alba and our Destraza are completely finished off on, like, being able to be upgraded. And we haven't gotten a single dual blade upgrade. Oh, interesting. I can't reach that. So I'm going to make a marker on here that this is the back side of something, because it is. We can't reach that even from here. I think we might have to do all the cherubs to reach whatever's in that chest. Ah! Yep, I did that wrong. I knew as soon as I pressed the button that I did it wrong. There is an order of operation to these things. Holy Oil of Everlasting Anointment. So that's going to be another tool for... Yeah, that's another tool for my smith, or my sculptor. Oops, zoomed out by accident. We need to head back up to the top. Oh, this is done. It's honestly just going to be easier to teleport to the top. I was just looking at it and I was just like, that's a long path and a hard area to get up to the top. I don't mean to be like wasting your guys' time for those who are watching this, but like I would just probably die trying to get up there, so we're gonna do this again. Yeah, so I want to go around the left side there. And we're going to avoid the lake because there might be some sort of cutscene or interaction by getting to the lake, because that's where we're supposed to be going next, is the lake. And there's a chance we get another Metroidvania upgrade, but I actually really don't think it's possible, because if you look in the bottom right in our Relics of Contrition, we have them all now. That's why I started doing this at this specific time, is because the game seems to be indicating that we have all of our upgrades. I was just double checking this area, making sure I didn't miss anything. Does not appear to be so. Yeah, we're good. Yep, I need to go through here to the other side. Man, I just happened to have seen a YouTube short that was showing off someone playing Blasphemous 1, probably in celebration of this game coming out. Kind of interesting coincidence that they played it now of all time. And they were playing Blasphemous 1 for the first time, and it's just like watching gameplay of Blasphemous 1, I just forgot how kind of awkward Blasphemous 1 was. And just how much better, how much incredibly better this game feels over Blasphemous 1. And it's just like, they just did such a good job. I can't accent that enough, just how good of a job they did on the... Oh, hey, there's a thingy right there I can get. Like, I can't accent enough just how good of a job they did in this game. There we go. It feels so smooth. It's so organic now. The graphics, I guess I'll call it, are so good. Like it always looked good. Blasphemous always looked good. It always had this style to it, but like everything is like, there's like 10 more frames for everything now, and it just like, it adds so much, and the feel of the movement adds so much. It's, oh hey, there we go. Man, those are some pretty light game upgrades. Hope you really didn't want to do dual swords as your main thing, because man, it's going to be a moment before you get them. Dual swords better be just like stronger than everything else, considering the fact that you literally have to wait till the end of the game to get the dual sword upgrades. Because that's every Metroidvania upgrade in the game to get them. I mean, look at them though. They look so good. I just don't like how they play in comparison. As we get marks, though, we will be upgrading them, and maybe my opinion will change as I get more marks. Another shortcut there, but there's also something off to the right here. That was a cool little puzzle. Hey, that is a flask upgrade. I think we have a thingy here, right? Nope, it wasn't here. It was there. That just unlocks this, though. Oh, hey, there's a thing here, though, that I didn't mark. Bad me. Come on. I knew what I had to do, but I just failed to do it. Another empty receptacle. Heck yeah. Okay, so we're going to void this area, because that's the next area we need to go to. Instead of heading home, we should be able to head right up here to get to a teleporter. And we're going to check the middle parts of the map. I'm surprised we haven't found too many more, like, proper secrets. All of this has just been, like, little tiny upgrades. Oh, I thought this was the teleporter. Yeah, I guess we just head back to the city. My bad. Do we have any marks right now? No. We have a lot of things to turn into this lady, though. So now we can get 2 of those marks for lightning. Oh, there's a little bit of a combo to it now. That's good. I think I'll enjoy them better if there's an actual combo to their attack instead of you just spamming the button in order to hit a lot. I can see there being some people who actually enjoy that, but it's not really for me. Okay. I need the actual map for a second. Okay, so we're pretty much done down there. I don't see any doors leading anywhere, so we need to go to the Streets Awake next. Oh, speaking of the Streets Awake, we also have one of those tarnished coins to give. So we need to find... We need to find out where that chariot is right now and give the coins to it. I think the chariot hangs out... No, it always hangs out the last place you took it. Okay, so it's currently hanging out in Thorns. But we can get up there pretty easily. Whee! Oh, that was a noise that I just made. It was in fact a noise I made. I could have come here at any time. I wonder what damage type is that? Is that Mystic? Probably Mystic, right? Pretty bad for flying targets, though. Well, got that. Need to head off to the right now. I will admit that if I wanted to edit any video, this would have been a good video to edit, where I could just teleport around the map. I would have had to have... I kind of just now thought of it. I would have had to have some planning, though. What I would have done is been like, hey, we're going here, and then close the map, edit, open the map again, and say, we're here, and then go and do the next bit of secret or the next bit of whatever. While I'm here, though, I'm going to check on this lady real quick, because I took out all of her candles. I'm curious if she had anything else to say.
So it will bring...
No, she's saying the same thing as always. Okay. After we finish the Streets Awake, we will head to the coach and give that item to the coach to go to a potential new location. I think I know where I am. There's another Wat Seed. That's probably all of those, right? Yeah, I know where I am. I want to finish one area at a time. I understand that I'm really close to that other golden secret there that's marked. But I want to finish this area first. Oh, I only just barely made that. A sealed envelope. Well, that's very different than what all I've been finding. I could open it? I think I'm going to avoid opening it for now because it feels like if I open it, then like, because it's a sealed envelope, someone would know, right, that I opened it. So I might need to find who this was addressed to before I just open it and read it myself. I have a question marker over here. Let's see if we can figure out what that's for. Ah, I remember. Okay, let's clear out this one real quick. So I'm gonna see if I can time this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, okay. So I can time it to some degree. So I need to count to probably 6. Hope this is worth it. It's not just Tears of Atonement, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, I could have made it the whole time. Another Fervent Kiss. Hey, that's actually a good thing to have, because I know if I get all 5 of these, I unlocked something different. And we're really close to the Forlorn Patio, and we have 65,000 deers. So we're just going to go ahead and head to the Forlorn Patio and buy all his stuff real quick.
I may have something.
Take it and go.
Do you not notice how death enfolds us and shelters us? Do you not notice how it dries up the very tears in our eyes? It is my prison, my companion, my guardian. For all what sins did I commit? You have acquired the last of my goods. However, we never know when the miracle will bestow new blessings upon us. For now, there is nothing.
I didn't mean to. I wanted to chat again.
I am the ruin of what I once was, cursed with the ever more bitter need to survive. I ended up stealing in the foulest of ways. I stole from the rich. I stole from the poor.
You just asked me what sin you committed. I think it's that sin.
What crime can there be in taking possession of what no longer has a master? Leave me alone. And so it was that I managed to get into a house that appeared to be uninhabited. Inside, I found an elderly woman lying on her bed. She had been dead for some time. There was no one standing vigil over her. She was alone. Alone in the deep sleep of death. The fearful stench was so intense that it seemed to emanate from that rigid body and mingle with the light that drifted in through the immaculately pale curtains from the outside street lamps, creating the most dismal of atmospheres I had ever experienced. It was the chamber of death itself. Oh, death, who is ever by my side, you will not have to wait much longer. I robbed the old woman in her bed. I took from her what was no longer hers, but rather belonged to death itself. When I reached my hiding place, I was racked with terrible pangs of guilt that have not ceased to intensify and ever torment my body and mind. What is this trembling you bring me, O death? What is this coldness that I feel, both inside and out? Doth thee already seek me? For now. Oh, so much death all around me. So many maggots creeping over so many dead bodies immersed in the mire. So many flies announce the arrival of the rotting queen with their mournful dances and incessant buzzing. Oh, so many
He just might be a tiny bit macabre. Wait, before I go back. Yeah. I want to go to there. I think it'll be faster to walk. Because there's no teleporter near it, really. So we're just going to walk. I was kind of hoping that eventually he would tell me something that would be like, hey, this letter is for you. Or, for example, I have this quest item, which is the cloth of an old woman, right? A lot of these key items, I have no idea what their purpose is. I've never found out what their purpose is. And sometimes, at least from my experience from these games, sometimes you never figure it out. The first Blasphemous had so many secrets that I ended up watching a recap afterwards, and I found out that, like, I missed, like, no joke, a crazy amount of secrets, and I explored the entire map multiple times in that game. They just love putting secrets in their game, and to some degree, I love there being secrets in their game. And I have this enjoyment that I find from these, these environmental storytelling games, where I love finding what I can find myself, and then I love seeing what other people found and what I missed, and I love that moment of like, oh, that is so cool that existed the whole time and I just missed it. I know some people, including some of my own friends, who absolutely hate them and are just like, oh, well, if you can't find everything on your first try of the game, then it's not a good game, blah, blah, blah. Which is an opinion, and I'm not going to say that anyone who has that opinion is wrong. I just really don't share that opinion. I think a game keeping things from you is like... I think it takes bravery, let's say, for a developer to know that a certain percentage of their players are never going to find something, and there being more to find is something that will drive people to play a game, even if it's not the best game. It's just that drive of like, there's something deeper underneath the surface here that if I scratched away a little bit of the surface, I might be able to find. Humans are naturally curious beings. Stroking our curiosity is one of the most enticing ways to get us to engage with something. Okay, there's a teleporter right here, and this area has some things I want to grab, but since we're literally right here, I am going to give the coin to the coach here.
Figure of the sinuous. Now pray.
He says the same thing every time, so I'm just skipping his dialogue. Ooh, it took me into the Severed Tower. And he's gone, by the way. Which means that was probably the last of the coins. So I got another 2 more Fervent Kisses. And I got... Cierzo. Ooh. So whenever my fervor's at max, I will do a bunch of extra damage. And I heard you. I will say, there's this joy that comes from Metroidvania games where you have all of the upgrades and you can just freely explore, not worrying about running into something that you understand but can't do anything about. Wow, I did that without even... That was nice. Consume to boost your Sacred Lunge. Ooh, increases damage when attacking with any weapon. Oh, wow. So my dual blades just increased the power of my Alba. Well, that's freaking nice. And we fulfilled this little area. Is there a coach still up here somewhere? No, the coach is gone. So that was probably the last of the tributes. Nice. A couple areas left. One of the other shops that we want to exhaust is the lady off to the right here, who is just like a pile of merchandise, really. Okay, we're done here. We're done there. We need to go here next. We're almost done. I'm very disappointed that we haven't found any, like, cool and weird and interesting secrets, per se. But it will still be a satisfying feeling whenever we are, excuse me, when we are done. Obeyed of the Sleepless Iron. Someone's a guardian for a certain period of time attacked by enemies. Cool. Now we need to go down. Nope. Down. There's another one of the sisters. So now we need to go down and to the left. There's an area of Hollow Knight that this area reminds me very much of. I think it's called the Queen's Garden. It's just like, there is no, it's like, you know, don't touch the ground is lava. That's what I was looking for. Words I was looking for. It's like the ground is lava, where it's just like, there's nowhere where you can touch the ground. Oh, hey, I just got in an objective saying that I found all of the sisters. The I'm honestly not going to try and say that word because I'm going to get it wrong. What does this open? That up there. Well, that one was easy. I don't think they expected me to have a double jump for that one. Probably could have done it sooner. Or maybe not the dash. Maybe just double jump. Yeah, I could have come here with just double jump. And there's the last of the dual blades. Easy to miss, but we have all three now. Okay. Looks like we got everything there, everything there, everything there. We have one secret here and one secret in the Basilica. Almost done. With how long this episode has been, we will save the arena fights for next episode. Well, we probably won't do the arena fights next episode. What we'll do is next episode we will do some more exploration because I don't want people completely tuning out to the series. Oh, hey, there's a little marker right there too. We will do the next area in the next episode, and if it ends up being a very short episode because of that, we will do the arena fights at the end of that. And if it ends up being like a pretty long episode of stuff, then we will do the arena fights in another kind of like, you can skip this kind of episode. I do think the arena fights will be pretty interesting though. It'll be kind of like Blasphemous roguelike mode. Man, I could have gone in this at literally any time, so this is probably not anything too terribly important. Oh, it's an NPC.
To your reverence, I address myself.
His fly's crawling on himself.
After seeing myself freed from grief following long years of regret, I dreamt I saw some bees create a honeycomb of sweet honey inside the now empty recesses of my soul. But the miracle does not distinguish between dreams and truth, and my dreamt punishment became incarnate. O creatures of the miracle, what do you want from me? Your reverence's visit to this repentant, punished sinner shall not be in vain. Take this as a gift. If perchance this gift I give you should break, losing its worth, return it to me. This honey, which doth not cease to flow, will be able to undo the damage. Let the bees continue in their sorrowful work.
okay. Is that what I think it is? Wow, I'm still missing a lot of figures. I'm missing a lot of figures. Huh. I figured it was going to be something that's like you don't lose soul, like souls when you die or something like that, but I honestly don't know what figure he just gave me.
Come back here.
Okay. I'll put it like a little person marker here to remind myself that there is a dude there. Back to the teleporter, I guess. I did notice that there's probably some kind of combination you can make with the dual blades where you just crit a whole bunch. Because now that I have the dual blade icon, I also noticed... Ooh, that was a really well hidden one. I also noticed that there was just like a little crit sculpture as well. And I feel like I'm missing so much stuff because of how much sculptures there are still missing. I don't have a teleporter for up here? Interesting. So there might be secrets that I haven't even marked that I've missed. Which is unfortunate. But probably inevitable on a certain level. It's been a little while since I've been here. Yeah, so I need to get to the top of this tower. It's very unfortunate that I don't have a teleporter here. Means I basically just have to climb the damn place again. Yep. Can I just go around? I cannot just go around. I mean, these weapons are getting pretty cool, I'll have to say. Don't actually have to go through there. Yeah, they're getting... Now that they actually have a real combo to them, I already enjoy them a lot more. Ah, shit. I'm gonna pull out this guy because he has my best chance of hitting this. Come on! There we go. Almost kind of hard. Oh, hey, it's another one of these ladies. Nice. So that's probably all of the arenas now, too. Okay. I think that's everything I have marked on the map. Based on how much stuff I'm missing, I mean, we're only 86% of the map, so I've obviously missed stuff. I have very obviously missed stuff. But I don't see anything more that I can access myself yet. We have this quandary over here that we didn't figure out. But yeah, there's no more doors that kind of lead nowhere, and there's no more... So we have the map as explored as possible. We do have to remember that there's technically a whole new area here that we haven't been to. So that's a portion of that percentage. Oh, and we also have something to give to this guy. So we're going to go through and talk to all the NPCs now. And that'll be the end of it. Is that not a tool? Ooh, interesting. It's not a tool. Holy oil of anointment. File of crusted. Really? Anoints weapons. Interesting. The other question thing is this Steely Battle Lance says that it strength resides in the Arsenal of Penitence. It really makes me feel like what they're saying there is that I can get a lance weapon. And I really wish that was the case, but I don't know if I can. The Steely Battle Lance item was an item that I got the first time I talked to the Lance girl who wants to always help me in combat. So she theoretically will give me 2 upgrades. So we'll give her 6,000, and they'll fill another lantern in. Can now travel between Predeus. Okay. That would have been nice a moment ago. And she gave me a sculpture. Yeah.
Sister forever, Johnny. Very.
Okay, cool. So that's done. Let's talk to the trigger warning, the man who's flaying himself next. He's going to fill all of our things, and
Now I shall
give us more HP.
I shall wait for thee. I shall wait for thee.
Okay, that's the only chalice we had. Crystal shard.
With this crystal,
Oh, that got bigger.
one more mark. Now I shall grant. Bring me more Now I shall grant thee a new.
Man, that's a pretty huge upgrade.
Bring me more. Bring me chalices and.
So there are still more chalices out there in the world. And more vials. And sorry if you don't want to see this, but I'm going to walk back in and see what he looks like now. Yeah. Honestly, like it's down to the point where it's barely even gory because it's just like, yeah. It's like gone beyond gore at that point. Okay, so we talked to them. We need to talk to the guy that does the fervent kisses. We're going to leave the arena lady for later. I do also want to talk to this guy because he actually gave me a thing once based on the guilt one of these flowers bloomed. But it looks like I might actually have to accumulate guilt to get that guy's, I'd say, story to progress. Oh, I also want to see what the sculpture that they just gave me does. It's this one. Automatically regen health. Wow. Yep, that's pretty strong. Pretty much not going to use the teleporter anymore because I can just travel between pre-deus now. There's like no reason. More fervor?
With my assist, grant me more kiss.
And more fervor.
With my grant me more.
Do I have another one? No. So there's at least one more of those, just I think I've given him 4. And there's at least one more chalice. Oh, we want to talk to... Head back to the city. And we want to talk to the merchant over here. Finish off her shop. And then the last thing I'll do is go to the Cherub Tower. I know we're not done with the Cherubs, but we'll go to the Cherub Tower and turn in what we can there.
Viewpoint.
Oh wow, I actually can't afford everything in her shop. Jeez,
Here among my...
She has an expensive freaking shop. I will hold off on I could spend on these to just boost my base defense, but I'd rather get the interesting things on these. So I am going to hold off on spending any marks of martyrdom for the time being. Oh hey, they have little lanterns on the sides of them now. That's nice. Man, having this would have saved us a lot of time. If only I knew in order to get it sooner. Getting pretty high up here on this tower now. Oh, hey! There's a ledge leading out. That's something actually pretty interesting. Also, like, quite a freaking jumping puzzle at this point.
To the highest point is almost complete. Do not allow your will to...
Yeah. Fortunately, they're close enough together that... And I feel like this has to be on purpose. That if you have some movement abilities, you can skip through a little bit here. I mean, some of these require movement abilities, right? So that if you were to somehow cheese getting some of these... Oh yeah, look, this leads over to here. Very nice. But it goes even higher afterwards. Obelisk of Proxima. What is that? Ooh. Significantly increases tiers of attunement. Okay. So it's a clean version of that coin. We're gonna go ahead and grab that because we do actually have some stuff for tiers of atonement still. But yeah, that is a very beautiful, very clean map. Except for this one spot over here that bothers me. But I kind of feel like we're missing something. I will go back and check it at some point, but not today. Although I do not like the fact that I have the pre-Deo teleporter now, so I can just get there at any time. Oh, we have one last thing that we're going to check. I apologize. We have one last thing we're going to check. Because I have not spoken to this NPC since the beginning of the game, and I actually kind of forgot he was here. But there was actually an NPC who spoke to me but once in the entirety of the game, right here at the beginning of the game. No answer. I don't know what your deal is. Okay. I might go there whenever I finish the lullaby. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Did I look for any punishment symbols in this room? I don't see one. Can I wake up the kid? Yeah, I didn't think so. How many more do we have left? Mother of Mothers. It's right there on the left of the teleporter room. Fortunately, already got that. I think that's the one where I cheesed and I didn't actually need the upgrade for it. Might not be. I did cheese one of these without getting the upgrade. Oh, I got rewarded for getting more of these. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these to go. Jeez, Jeez Louise. Okay, well, this has been most of the secrets of Blasphemous. We have cleaned up our map. It looks beautiful now. I will mention this video again in the beginning of next episode, and just in case people do want to see this. And off screen here, I am going to brute force some sculpture combos. And hope you guys have a good day. Adios.